Carlo Cippola is the author of Theory of Human Stupidity. And here are key takeaways. First basic law. Always and inevitably, everyone underestimates the number of stupid individuals in circulation. Stupid people exist, but according to Cipolla, you may be deeply underestimating their number and influence in our society. He was strongly convinced about this that he asserted that any numerical assumption would turn out to be an underestimate. This statement was obviously an exaggeration, part of his playful writing style. On the other hand, such an idea should not be taken too lightly. After all, this is not the first law by accident. Please think about all the people that you had judged intelligent before realizing they were actually behaving stupidly and obtusely. If you are still not convinced, Cipolla suggested an experiment. Go out in the street and see how many people insist on obstructing you for no apparent reason. What would you call their behavior if not stupid? Second basic law. The probability that a certain person is stupid is independent of any other characteristic of that person. Cipolla considered stupidity as a human characteristic, like having blonde hair or black eyes. Consequently, it is distributed roughly equally in all walks of society, regardless of people's level of education. Whether one frequents elegant circles or takes refuge among cannibals, whether they lock themselves up in a monastery or decide to spend the rest of their life in the company of a beautiful partner, the fact remains that they will always have to deal with the same percentage of stupid people, he concluded. In this pessimistic view, human beings are doomed to deal with stupidity. Also, according to Cipolla, there are no safer places or solutions to avoid it. The only thing you can do is accept this and live with it for the rest of your existence. Third basic law. A stupid person is one who causes losses to another person or a group of people while they gain nothing or may even suffer losses. Carlo Cippola considered this the golden and most important law, never to be forgotten. He did not consider stupidity a matter of IQ, but rather a lack of relational skills. In particular, he believed that it is possible to classify people based on their behavior. Stupid people are the ones who harm others and often themselves. On the contrary, the behavior of intelligent or overly naive people is aimed at helping others. Specifically, he believed that stupid human beings behave in an irrational and difficult to understand way. This does not mean that their actions do not have an impact on your life. On the contrary, you are very likely to remember people who hindered you, causing you difficulties, frustrations, and suffering. What is even more surprising, that such stupid people may not even gain anything from their behavior. In fact, Cipolla stated that there are people who, by their logic actions, not only cause harm to other people, but also to themselves. Such people belong to the genus of the super stupids. Fourth basic law. Non-stupid people always underestimate the damaging power of stupid individuals. In particular, non-stupid people constantly forget that in any time and place and circumstance, dealing or hanging out with stupid people always turns out to be a costly mistake. To make this law clearer, Carlo Cippola added that stupid people are deadly dangerous because reasonable people find it difficult to imagine and understand stupid behavior. In such a view, stupid people's attacks always catch intelligent ones by surprise. This makes it even more difficult to come up with a rational defense. On the other hand, this would be of little use since illogic actions cannot be understood using logic. As a result, by underestimating their power, you are vulnerable and always be at the mercy of stupid people's unpredictability. He was also convinced that intelligent people tend to think that the stupid ones can only harm themselves, that they are immune to their actions. This is a huge mistake, making reasonable people feel invulnerable, dangerously lowering their guard. Fifth basic law. Stupid people are the most dangerous type of people. This law comes as a natural consequence of the previous and fourth basic law. Also, if you have no clue about what Cipolla meant here, he made it even more obvious by adding the following corollary. A stupid person is more dangerous than a bandit. Of the 5 laws seen so far, this should be the most understandable and reasonable one. In fact, common sense tells us that intelligent people, no matter how hostile they may be, are predictable. In contrast, stupid people are not. This subtle difference makes stupid people incredibly more fearsome than intelligent people. In conclusion, this should be regarded as a kind of compendium of his entire theory on human stupidity.